What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the best FUT Draft Reward Series Challenge. That is right, you are probably thinking, Nep, what are you doing? You already have a FUT Draft Series. You're right, we have Draft to Glory, but for this week and this week only, over 5 episodes spanning over the next 7, maybe 8 days, what I'm going to be doing is a challenge against my good friend AA9 Skills. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to use our free draft entry plus 4 more entries. So you're going to get today, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and next Monday. And we're going to play 5 drafts. Better you do, maybe the better chance you get. At the end of every episode, we're going to open our packs, sell our content, store the coins. We're going to put 1,200 FIFA points in. That's 4 more draft entries. The end of every episode, we're going to open our packs, sell our contents, store the coins. Whoever has the most coins left at the end of the series wins the challenge, and the punishment will be a day of social media hell. So what that means is next Monday I will be at AA9's house. That's right, I'm actually flying out on the Monday, so I don't know how I'm going to do the last video unless it uploads really late, or maybe we'll have to upload it Tuesday because I'm flying on the Monday. But what that's going to mean is that Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, whoever loses succumbs their social media to the winner for a day. So I can do what I want on his Snapchat for a day, or one post anyway, on his YouTube for a post. And I can't obviously make a video or anything, but like if I want to change a thumbnail of his, or if I need to make the title for his video if I want. So there's a lot at stake. Like a social media kind of devastation is not what people need, especially in this social media age. So that's what we're going to be doing for the challenge. How it's going to work obviously is the standard way, like Draft to Glory, but just 5 episodes. If you want to drop a thumbs up on this, that'd be absolutely awesome. And if you want to go and see how A9 is doing, his link is in the description below. The more thumbs up we can get, the happier you guys would make me. You guys show so many support already. It's crazy. I've got 504 coins. I know AA has 500 in his account, so we're even on that front. It's not just about the rewards you get, but the further in the draft you get, the more coins you get for winning, like, you know, playing the games. So even if you lose in the final, you get those extra coins for playing the final, whereas maybe AA loses in the semi-final. And even if you lost in the second round or the semi-final, and you got worse packs than, maybe I got worse packs than AA, that doesn't mean that I'm necessarily going to get worse things in the packs than AA. So every coin is important, which means the way we draft is important, which means we're going to start with the draft. We're going to use our free draft entry to start with the draft, and we're going to see what we can do in episode number 1. Now we've got the 3-5-2, the 4-1-4-1, the 4-5-1, the 4-3-3 defend, and the 4-4-2 holding. I'm going to go for the 4-3-3 defend. It's a formation I've had a lot of success with and played a lot with. It's a formation I know a lot about. And for the first player on the game, we're going to be taking Neymar. I know you guys are probably saying, take Ronaldo. What are you doing? I love Neymar in this game. For me, he's the best player in the game. So we're definitely going to take Neymar. And then we're going to hopefully build ourselves, again, a La Liga BBVA team. Which is crazy. I don't always want to go La Liga. But when the best options are La Liga, how can you not do it, you know? How can you not do it? So we'll take Defoe as a striker. They didn't have really many options there as a striker. I'm probably going to have to go... I'll take Johan Gabai here because he's BPL, so he will link with Defoe. Even though he'll be off chem, we'll still link him out there. If we can get Rakitic, there we go, that's perfect. So we can swap those two around and get much better chemistry, especially for Neymar then. If we can get Alba here at left back, that would be great. We get Azpilicueta, Moreno. We'll take Azpilicueta. He will link with Cabaye. If we change it, he'll link with any Spanish players that we get. You know, he's a good one for La Liga and BPL. And, oh, interesting. This actually makes it a bit more difficult because I love Gareth Bale, and he scored a hat-trick today actually in real life. He's going to get another inform. He's going to get an 89 rated inform, which is going to be obscene. For me, Bale and Ronaldo don't cut it this year in FIFA, so we're going to go with Messi. We're going to take Messi to go that right-hand side. We're going to need to get a BBVA striker. Ooh, again, choices here, choices. We get 3 Roma players in the same thing. We might have to go with Matuidi just for that French link. Or we could go with Matic for the BPL link. I think we'll go with Matic. However, I don't want to build BPL. I would prefer to build as much as possible La Liga. And we'll go with Areola. Oh, do we go with Zabaleta? I'm stuck here. I don't want to build into the BPL, but I might as well go with the BPL player just because then they at least get 7 chem. And again, we're going to have to go with BPL here. This game's forcing me to take BPL players. I hate it. I want to take the players that I want to take, not the players that you want me to take. Right, we finally get a BBVA player. However, I'm kind of tempted to just go with Funes Mori because he links better, basically. This is a tough one. We could go with Funes Mori, get that full BPL defense, or we could take Vezo, who's got a decent enough card, and pray that we get the BBVA players that we need throughout the rest of the game. So we'll go over to Stegen here. 75 chem to start off with. Not bad considering how mismatched this team is. We're going to need to pull like a Suarez or a Benzema or something, which isn't happening. Lucas, Villar, Insigne. I'm going to have to go with Ramsey. We might end up going with a full BPL team here if the players arrive. Di Maria, Ronaldo. Ronaldo works Krikoviak. Oh. Now you guys are saying, take Ronaldo. Play him at striker, Nep. Take Ronaldo and play him at striker. I'm sitting here thinking Krikoviak is a much more important player to the team than Ronaldo is. So I'm stuck. I'm gonna go with what I know you guys are screaming at me to go with, and I'm gonna take Ronaldo. But I think it will be a mistake. Oh, purple cards. Hello. We get Carlos Vela there, Pedro, Harry Kane. I might go with Pedro. Because then we'll have BPL left wing, BPL midfield, BPL striker, BPL defense bar 1, and yeah, we gotta go for Pedro in anticipation that we might end up using a full BPL team here. Higuain there, Piszczek, Glick, Ginter, Mario Gaspar. Mario Gaspar is the one for us. He helps us out massively. In fact, if we put him up there, we get much better chem from putting Mario Gaspar there, which is very nice indeed. And then last but not least from the reserves, we get Gareth Bale, Sterling, Gulam or Piszczek. I'm going to take Bale, and we could potentially now play a few players out of position to get them into the team. It's given us Di Maria again, Valbuena, Miranda, Insigne. I'm going to go with Schneiderlin. He's actually perfect choice. It's kind of been taken out of my hands as to what we're doing, and we've been a little bit forced to pick who we're going to pick here, which is a little bit disappointing for me, but it's kind of the way it is. We put Azpilicueta down here. We actually lose. Oh wait, no, we don't. I was going to say I was a bit surprised we was losing chem there, but yeah, that gets us up to 86 chem. We could even put Ramsey down there. We could put Gareth Bale up at right wing and get even more chem there. And now we're just missing a centre back and a goalkeeper. So that for us is pretty decent so far. If we could just get a BPL set. Now I'm sitting here wishing I took that Funes Mori card because he would have actually helped us out a whole bunch. If we can get a BPL goalkeeper, so we get Guzan or Caballero. Same diving reflexes pretty much. Positioning is a bit better. Handling is a bit worse for Caballero. Who's taller? 6'4" and 6'1". We're going to go with Guzan. Just because he's a bit taller, it's going to help. We'll put Guzan in goal. We just need to get rid of this last centre-back. We could actually put a 7 chem Kabai in here, and that would put us up to 98 chem. So we're close. We're close to getting the full chem that we need. If I do get a La Liga striker, I'm going to change the entire team again. And we're still going to take La Liga players to kind of fill this team out if we could get them, which it doesn't seem we can. I could go with this right back here. Do I have a Brazilian? See, I have Brazilian in Neymar, but it doesn't really help. I don't need Kolarov. I already have the player that we need. We'll take this Brazilian right back. Not that he's going to really improve the team at all. We get ourselves Perrin, Sidibe, Kozawa, Korb, and Wendt. And these guys, again, don't really help. We could go with Perrin just for a centre-back, but we haven't got a French player to link him to unless we swap out. Swap these two around, which keeps the chem the same, and then swap these two around, which makes us lose 11 chemistry. So far, we're keeping Johan Kabai in that centre-back spot. Thiago, Kallstrom, Gundogan, Lamela. Again, not really helping us out here. We're going to take Lamela because he links up there, gives us that bit of extra chemistry that we need. We can then swap these two bad boys around again, and that gives us even better chemistry. I think only one person now is Johan Kabai, who's not on the perfect chem. So the rest of this is going to be for super sub or better positioning, better players. It's interesting. We could go with Raheem Sterling for left wing. Way more pace than Pedro. Really good stats and a really good player. Or we could go Willian on the right-hand side, which again, way more pace than Lamela. good 4-star skill moves, etc, etc. Just depends who would I rather start with. Would I rather start with informed Sterling, or would I rather start with Willian? And I'm probably going to pick Sterling, and Sterling is going to get up on this left-hand side here. Bang, here's the connection we want there. And then the final position in the team is going to be... We're going to take Montero for this one. And that, guys, is our team complete. So we've got 100 chem. We've got a BPL squad. We have a 182. Interestingly, we have Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar and Bale, and yet we don't have any of them in the starting lineup, which is pretty crazy. I'm thinking, could I fit them in? I could put Messi and then Rakitic. Rakitic wouldn't get full chem unless we put Gaspar, but Gaspar wouldn't get full chem. And we don't have a Spanish centre-back. Ooh. No, Gaspar still doesn't work. We could... I didn't take a left-back. Yeah, that doesn't work. It doesn't work with the unless we put ter Stegen in as well. I don't know. We've got 4 Barcelona players and 2 Real Madrid players just sitting here. We could put Bale and Ronaldo up front, although Ronaldo would get horrible chemistry. And then we could put Neymar at left wing, and again with Rakitic in behind, but it doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to save Neymar, Messi, Bale and Ronaldo all on the bench, and this is the team we're going to play with. All we need here is a BPL manager, and that's exactly what we get. We get Monk, and we're going to get a full 10 chem on everyone except for our centre-back, Johan Cabaye, which actually I don't know if I want Cabaye at centre-back. Who's got better pace? He's got 67 pace, he's got 64 pace, he's got 67 pace. I'd probably prefer Matic at centre-back rather than Cabaye. It just suits the team a bit better. Matic, as fast, has better defending, better physical. So on that 7 chem, he's going to get... he's going to not lose stats there. So he's still going to perform pretty decent in defence. Other than that, we're going to make the subs from the super subs on the bench. Happy days. Lovely team to go and play with. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, into the gameplay we go. And the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3-5 team. He's got a really nice team. Informed Bale, 96 Ronaldo, Aubameyang. He's got the informed Koscielny, informed Isco, informed Bartra, informed Sergio Roberto. Another couple of informs in there. But this guy wasn't very good. And I don't know if it was because my team was very good, or because I'm enjoying FIFA right now, or just because he wasn't very good. You can see by his defending methods here, even at 0-0, he's sliding around, trying to get fouls, trying to get red cards. Raheem the Dream Sterling, with an amazing goal, puts us 1-0 up. The ball just didn't want to lose its feet. I could have passed it and shot it 20 times before I actually scored the goal, but I scored the goal anyway. Very nice, and we go 1-0 up. Surprisingly, Matic at centre-back, actually unsurprisingly, I thought he was going to do good. He was brilliant at centre-back, he really was. We go 2-0 up with a lovely finish there from Eric Lamela in the 31st minute, and this game was pretty much over at this point. I'm happy because I'm going to get through to the next round. You can see there he just got a red card as well. Aaron Ramsey, top of the box, hits it on the volley, takes a deflection, goes in the back of the net, 3-0. This guy rage quits, too easy, too good, too good. It's interesting with the packs because I've at times got better rewards from coming in the second and third rounds because of how many packs you get compared to coming in the final. If you get a 50k pack and a 5k pack, unless you hit a big player in that 50k pack, you don't make profit because all you get is players at discard value. That is it. If you get regular packs, you get, let's say you get 4 5k packs, that's going to give you a minimum of 12 players at discard value, which is already almost the value of the 50k pack discard value, plus the consumables, plus the rare items that you're going to get. There's times where you're going to actually benefit by finishing in the second and third round than you are from actually winning the draft. That being said, you obviously have a higher chance of pulling a higher rated player by packing the better packs, but you guys know what this game is like. So, it's an interesting one to learn how to kind of get the best out of your rewards. Now, in the second round, we come up against this dude here. First goal I conceded, I literally wasn't paying attention to the corner. If you go back and watch it, you'll see the defender I was controlling was just standing dead still. Wasn't looking at the screen. Noob move on my part. I went 1-0 down, and that kind of set the tone of the game. After that, every chance this guy created, he just seemed to score. He goes 3-0 up. He goes 4-0 up, and I was defending quite well. You know, I feel like I got fouled here with Azpilicueta. I turned inside. He took Azpilicueta out. The ref didn't blow the whistle. That's FIFA for you. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. He goes 4-0 up, half-time. goes 5-0 up. You know, it was just, for me, just one of those games, man. And it was my fault for not paying attention. I wasn't really paying attention throughout a lot of the game. And that's a new move. Like, I need to give this my full concentration. I basically, even though I did create a lot of chances, you can see by the way he defends this, he kept playing offside trap over and over and over. I kept creating chance after chance after chance, just couldn't score them. Even though this was an even game in terms of chances, the guy was clinical. He finished his chances. He got a bit lucky with some of his chances. You know, he scored a couple of really long shots that were just really nice finishes, but on another day they don't go in and the scoreline remains closer or doesn't even get to where it got to. Got a few rebounds, but overall he created a lot of chances, he scored a lot of goals, and he thoroughly deserved the win in what was quite an even match. But very disappointed in myself to go out in the second round in the first episode. But we've got 4 more episodes to go. All we need to do, it's not about getting coins to go into the draft again because we're going to be using FIFA points. It's about getting good rewards in the pack. This series is about whether or not we can beat the pack rewards. Let's find out. So guys, there we have it. An awful start to this series. After the first game, I destroyed that first guy. I really thought that this team was going to be the one that would take me through. I just couldn't get any luck in this game. I know it's like excuses, and I know the chat's, you know, guys are probably watching this like, no, he scored 6 goals. He's just better than you. And I understand that concept because I understand what it's like to be mad losing, and I understand what it's like to be watching someone losing when they're angry at the game, a la Nick 28T, who can't win a game these days. But this was just one of those games. Like, look at the shot accuracy. It's in my favour. Pass accuracy, almost identical. Possession, almost identical. Chances, almost identical. Scoreline, 6-1. Infuriating stuff. He just was banging shots from anywhere and they just flew in. Or like the last goal, hits the bar, falls to him. Keeper saves, falls to him, rebound goes in. Like, I couldn't get going. This guy had a very weird defensive method. He would literally just play offside trap as soon as I got possession of the ball. So I found it really easy. Like, you'll see a few of the highlights. I think even the goal that I scored, I would just run through his whole team. I'd be left one-on-one with the keeper and I would never score them. And it was infuriating. Sometimes the keeper would catch it. Sometimes I just wouldn't even take the shot because I was stupid and I was like already frustrated, you know. But a bad start in terms of gameplay to the series. Really disappointed in myself because I played really bad in that game. And there's only one person to blame when you play bad, and that's yourself. So I've played bad. I fucked up again. And that leaves us with just the round 1 prize, which is a gold pack, a silver players pack, and a premium gold pack. Not bad in terms of prizes because we're going to generate a nice amount from the consumables. We've got to get lucky in one of these packs. We've got to pack a nice player because I know how good Skills is at this FIFA, and he's good. He's probably, of the 5 episodes, going to win 3 drafts. I'm already 0 for 1. I've got to win at least the next draft, if not the one after that as well. We get Gambarini, we get Dink, and we get Maric. Now, does Maric go for anything? I've got to be very careful with the players that I sell and how much I sell them for, and making sure that I'm getting the most out of them. The coach won't... Ooh, Pace coach might sell. We'll send all of this stuff to the trade pile. The backbone as well we'll send to the trade pile. I have 6 things in there. They're just bronze items so that I can get the 500 coins. I will make sure that they just stay in there. I'll never sell them, you know. We get the Perugia kit and the Montreal Impact kit. Let's compare those bad boys and see what if they go for anything. 400. Ooh, I would have actually discarded that. We'll list it up for 350 and see if we can get rid of that. That's not too bad. If we can get a few extra coins there, that's pretty decent. We've got to get really lucky with our packs, as I say. We've got to be prudent with how we sell things. We've got to get relatively lucky with what we get out of the packs. We'll go to the silver player pack next, and then we'll finish off with the premium gold pack, which, you know, 3 rare items. You never know. You might get lucky. We get Danielson there in the pack. Ooh, Keno, a Brazilian right wing with 86 pace. What does he go for? 1100, 800, 550. Looks like 500 coins we're going to get for him. Yeah, he's got 400 bid there. All right, so we'll get 500 coins for him. That's not too bad. Again, like I said, we've got to be prudent with the players. So anyone that's got good pace, or plays in a good league, or has you know, a Mexican flag will be what, 1800 bid. There's a 1500 bin there, and there's an 1800 bid there. Look at that. How weird is that? You could buy him for 350 coins. This guy's put 1800 on him. Why? Why is that one there for 1800? That kind of makes me feel like I might be able to just get something for him. Let me just list him up for 1,000 coins and 900 coins. See if we can get anything for him. This guy might be worth a little bit. Plays for Bolton, he's got decent enough pace. He might go for a few hundred coins, 1,000. Wow, 1,000 minimum bin there. So we can list him up for 900, which if he sells, great. If he doesn't, I'll keep listing him until potentially he sells. This guy not enough pace. This guy not enough pace. This guy not enough pace. Goalkeeper rated 65, not enough. And a bronze guy. Bronze left back with 70 pace. Bad league, bad nation. Yeah, not worth anything. This CDM actually with 72 pace. How did I even miss him? How did I skip over him? There's only 3 of them on the market, and one of them's there at 350. I'll list mine up 300. If we can get 300 coins for him, great. If not, I don't mind discarding him. So we could potentially make a good few thousand coins out of what we got here so far. We also got Harry Kane on this pack, the premium gold pack to finish things off. Come on, EA, hook us up. Oh, it's going to be Rondon. I thought it was going to be Falcao. I don't know why, because Falcao is not from that nation. Rondon's a decent player in FIFA. Probably doesn't go for much. 950 bid there. Yeah, we might get 1,300 for Rondon. That isn't bad. That isn't bad. It could be worse. Those other 2 players won't go for anything. The contracts, of course, will try to sell. The fitness cards. The dribbling card will sell for a bit. The defending card, probably not. The dribbling card, probably yes. Wow, it's only 200. That's interesting. I'm going to try and list that up anyway, because I have a feeling it's going to sell. I also wonder if this defending card will sell. I don't think people really buy defending cards. 500, 350. Oh, there's a 150 bid there. 350. So maybe we could get 300 for this. Again, not bad. Not bad. You could be looking at worse things here, and we'll discard the rest. So all in all, after everything sells, we've sold something on the trade pile already, because I've got a lot of coins for that. Did we sell something? What the hell did I get all those coins for? Anyway, so after everything sells, we might be around the 8 to 10,000 mark, which would be very healthy. A good start to the series. A bad start in terms of gameplay, but a good start in terms of the whole point of this series is to see who gets the best draft rewards. So far, it won't be me, but it's not the end of the world. One bad game isn't going to define the whole series. I know Skills is going to fuck up somewhere, some way. So hopefully we can, we can do good with this. This is going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy this, drop a thumbs up. I'll see you back here on Tuesday when we're going to have Team of the Year defenders in drafts, which could be massive for us. I'll see you guys for the next episode, and I'm out. Peace.